yes, that is exactly what I'm talking about. That is the type of community we need, meaning you see what I'm talking about. What happened to your neighbors able to whoop your child? It takes a village to raise a child. This is what it looks like. This young man was caught stealing, and the people around him pinned his little tail up against the car, lifted up his shirt, and commenced to spanking that tail. That's exactly what they did. We living in a era to where, like, don't you put your hands on my son. Why you touch my son like that? Oh, I'm gonna whoop your tail. I'm gonna call the police. That is abuse. Oh, they wouldn't have put their hands on your son if your son knew how to mind his manners. If he wasn't mischievous. If he wasn't out here breaking in people's houses, stealing goods that they went to work, working 40 hours a week plus overtime, and they bought it. So he think he can bring his little raggedy tail in here and steal the goods that I bought for me and my family. Go out and get your tail a job, but you're mad at me for disciplining your child. You supposed to discipline your child, or you should let the village come in on the teaching. This is a deeper conversation than what this is right here, guys. I'm sorry. We're gonna go there. As you can see, my skin tone is kind of the black color right now, and I live in a community to where it is a magnifying glass on our community that men are not in the house. I differ from that, but let's just go with that right now. And with the men not in the house, you have a lot of women raising kids themselves. And I'm going to tell you, there will be a point in time that them kids going to get to a certain age that the mother cannot do nothing with. Even the little young girls are growing up fighting their mothers nowadays. The reason why this is a problem, because mothers are naturally a nourishing spirit. They nourish her. They provide care. They provide love. So when somebody's getting in trouble, when their kids get in trouble, their intention is to console them. If I go out and rob a bank and then you console me, I'm going to rob the bank again, because you're kind of letting me know it is okay to go rob this bank. Yeah, you're going to yell and talk and all this stuff, but at the end of the day, if you putting a Band-Aid on my wound, I know when I do something bad, I have somebody to put a Band-Aid on my wound. Is why men need to be in the young girls and the young boys' lives, because even though we love our kid, our love is in the direct line of discipline. You need both. You don't just need all discipline, and you don't just need all love, caressing and hugging and stuff. You need both sides of the fence. But when you have these young women growing up by themselves, raising their kids by themselves, then only thing they giving is love, and they don't know how to correctly discipline a child. So when I see this picture right here, it brings joy and tears to my heart and soul, because this is what we need. A lot of people are not going to agree with me, but I promise you, if we had this in our community in 2023 and beyond, if we had this right here, a lot of these kids won't be in prison right now. A lot of these kids won't be getting kicked out of school. A lot of these kids would not be running away from the house. The second step farther, a lot of our kids would still be alive. A lot of our kids would not be dead in the coffin, not coming back, if we had this right here. Challenge me on that.